Recently got rejected from my guy friend, and it was tough. He's a lot shorter than me too. He comes up to my shoulders, and I'm like 5'5", 5'6", depending on my weight. But I put it all on the line, and he did not feel the same way. I was so embarrassed. I'm still embarrassed. Like, the only thing I can do is just hold my head up high.
Okay, so what y'all need to understand about these chicks, man, they make different rules for different dudes, man. She probably got rejected for a dude she views as a 10, Chad, whatever you want to call it. She ain't gonna be talking like that, ranting or posting videos. If it's Jimmy down the street, Todd, he be trying to hit that for a minute and she been swerving him. They make different rules for different dudes. That's the first thing I need to understand, man. Because a lot of dudes, they be hitting me up on email or whatever. They be like, hey, I've been trying to get with this chick for a minute and she always swerving me, always flaking on me. What do I do? And I always tell them one thing, man. Do not be concerned about what a chick thinks about you, feels about how she feels about you. As soon as you step up, you try to, you try to get out with her, or you try to get her number, her information, whatever, and she serves you, or maybe she does give you the information, and when the time comes, for the date, whatever, and she flakes on you, you done. You supposed to be done pursuing her. You supposed to drop everything and be like, hey, you know what? I didn't wash my hands. I did my best. That's it. If she does that once or twice, you're done. There should not even be a second chance, man, because they ain't gonna give you a second chance, bro. You think, I want you to think about this for a minute. You think if you got a chick right now, man, you should ask yourself if Chris Brown or whatever celebrity that she views as alpha or whatever, if that celebrity was to hit her up right now, is she gonna drop you and go get with that dude? If the answer is yes, and you understand women. If you're still thinking in your head like, nah, man, she different, my chick loves me, she ain't gonna never do that, bro. You living in La La Land, and it's time for you to wake up and smell the coffee. If it's Tyrone down the street, a Chad pulls up, hits her up, and if you think like she can drop you, just think about it. If you think she can drop you for that type of dude, then you know you're in trouble, man. And it's not all women, man. Before y'all jump in my neck, like not all women like that. I understand that, but it's only a minuscule, it's a tiny percentage of chicks that would actually stick with you. And I've never seen such a chick, bro. In this day and age, they simply do not exist, man. It's like Thanos done snapped them out of existence, man. Back then, you could have a ride or die chick, whatever you want to call it, but in this day and age, man, they simply do not exist.
A Hinge date this weekend with this guy, and I tell him on the app before we ever get off the app, I'm like, hey, I'm looking to take things slow. So if the first couple of times we hang out, if it comes to 2 or 3 hangouts, whatever, it feels like 2 friends just getting together, that's what I want. I'm looking to take things slow. And he goes, yeah, I'm in it for the long haul, meaning like he wants a relationship. So he's like, that's cool. And I was like, great. And then he starts texting me. And his texts are like a little bit too flirtatious for like the messaging I just given him. I'm like hanging out with my friends, and he's like, what are you up to? And I'm like, oh, I'm hanging out with my friends. And he's like, oh, I bet you look so cute. And I'm like, well, maybe I do. I know that I do, but you don't know that I do because we haven't met yet. Or I'll say something like, hey, we're making plans, and I was like, hey, can we go to this coffee shop instead of this other coffee shop? And he's like, well, as long as I get to see you this weekend, it doesn't really matter where we meet up. And I'm like, okay, well, that's generous, but also what? I'm like, whatever. Okay, we have these plans. I'll meet him in broad daylight. Fine. So we go. We have coffee. Everything's fine. Like, just a pretty average, like 2 people meeting up for coffee kind of date. And then he walks me to my car, and I'm like, yeah, this is fun. We should do it again sometime. And he's like, yeah, sure. So we say goodbye, and then I text him after, and I'm like, hey, it was really nice getting to know you. And I hear nothing. I don't hear a dang thing. I'm like, well, that's strange, considering the lead up to this date. He's been very communicative. He's been very in my phone. But I'll give him a day, and so I follow up today. I'm like, hey, if I'm reading the room correctly, perhaps you're not interested anymore. And, that's fine. Just let me know. Just let me know what you're feeling. Because we left the date being like, let's hang out. And then now, it doesn't seem like you want to hang out. And nothing.
Once again, man, we have a situation of catfish Billy. She done catfish the dude, man. The dude probably pulled up. He didn't expect to, be going out with a whale. So when he pulled up, he was like, damn, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, man. He probably kept it cordial for as long as he can. And as soon as he was done with the day, he was like, nah, I'm out. I'm out of here. And the second thing, bro, all these broads, they always trying to act, difficult, trying to act, like a challenge, This is the problem that we face in these days as man in this day and age, because social media done infected their brains. They done been poisoned, to act like a challenge, make the man chase. Bruh, we done with that. We chasing our dreams. We chasing out this paper. We finna stack this red up. That's it. Because these type of broads, in their head, they thinking, I'm a 10, I should be getting with Chris Brown. I should be getting with the, Justin Bieber's of the world, Leonardo DiCaprio. That's what they be thinking, bro. And a chick will always be good with having you around as a friend. She can have as many friends as she wants. I done told y'all, if you want to test this theory, any chick right now at your job, your living quarters, whatever it is, just any chick that you know right now, even if she's married, she got a boyfriend, it doesn't matter. Just go up to her and be like, hey, so what you got going on this weekend? Can we hang out? And maybe she's gonna be like, nah. Just be like, nah, it's not a date, I just want to be friends with you. I ain't got no friends in town, whatever. I just want to be friends. I'm just trying to make new friends. See what she's gonna say. She's gonna be down with it, man. As long as you're safe, as long as you make it known you ain't trying to be with her, you ain't trying to get with her, nothing like that, she good with putting you in the friend zone. Whereas for us, you already know what you want, right? You ain't finna be walking around here putting chicks in the friend zone that you ain't attracted to. You don't even wanna. First, if you're a dude, you should never be trying to be friends with a chick. That's their business. Because they always gonna be cool with that. They always gonna be good with having male orbiters around them. Dudes just, dropping likes, comments on the social media. Dudes out here following them around like a tail, doing everything they want just to please them, just so they can get with them. They always gonna be good with that, bro. So you gotta separate yourself from that. You gotta separate yourself from the simps.
You are a man that does not double text, get the hell out of the way of a man who does. Because women want the man that is going to double text them. When she doesn't reply to you, she wants to see if you're going to follow up with another text. That's what women want. She is an antagonizer like me. She's going to do that shit on purpose. I purposely sometimes will not text back just to see if you're going to follow up with another message. If you do, we move on to phase 2. Purely just because I want to see the kind of man that you are. I need to know what I'm working with, and how I know what I'm working with is by putting you through these little tests. If you're not a double texter, we are not going to work.
Cap. Straight cap, bruh. These be the type of games these bras be playing on y'all, and y'all falling for it. She don't want no dude who double texts. She don't want no dude who always checking up on her. Like I told y'all, do not believe their lies. Do not believe what they post on social media. What they say out the gab is different from what they actually want. They don't even know what they want, bruh. These chicks don't know what they want. So why you sitting around trying to hear them out, trying to extrapolate from what they say? Bro, you gotta watch how they move. All she talking about is just pure BS. And this, it's like immaturity. It's like some of these chicks, they hit 16, 18, and they stop maturing. These are the type of games you expect in junior high, man. Like, I want to see what type of guy you are. I want to see you double text more. I want you to chase me. Who got time for that, man? What you finna chase? You finna chase your dreams? You finna chase your ambition? You finna chase this paper? Or you finna chase some broad who she ain't even a dime piece. She doesn't even deserve that. What she bringing to the table, bruh? Just clown makeup, you know? A nice body, that's it. Nothing else. She don't bring nothing to the table, man. And she expects you to just bend over backwards, you know, get on one knee, you know, propose, do all this just so you can get her. We ain't with none of that, man. Ain't no time for chasing down a broad. You think if one of the high ankle on top dudes was in her DMs right now, you know, LeBron James, Omari Herrick, whatever, any type of dude that you consider, you know, a higher ankle on, if he wants to drop in them DMs, what you think finna happen, man? She gonna drop you in the top of her head and she gonna be on the next one. Next thing smoking without even a second thought about you, man. Oh, and she ain't gonna, you know, have that dude chase her, text her, double text. Man, she ain't gonna make him jump through all them hoops, man, but she gonna make you do that. Because you simply are just something to, you know, pass time with. You just there for, it's only your turn, bruh. She ain't yours. Once you understand that in your head, man, you're gonna have a way easier time with these broads.
Just a little crash out moment here, because tell me if it's me, but I really be trying to figure out, why do you men have the audacity that y'all have? So boom, dude tells me he's interested in me. Okay, cool. I already don't be giving people the chance of the day because y'all are boring. Y'all don't excite me. Boo, on to the next. No, seriously though. So you tell me you want to talk to me. Okay, cool. We text one day, hop on the phone one day. Yes, I know you from previous years ago, but baby, you don't know the new me. So technically we don't know each other. You get what I'm throwing at it? Okay. One day goes where we talk. Next day, barely hear from dude. Okay, cool. I was at work. You doing what you doing. Okay, cool. Text you when I got off work. Okay, cool. You didn't call me nor text me back for real. Okay, cool. Now, mind you, when we was on the phone, I was hearing nothing but red flags. Oh, you gonna have to show me you more interested just so in the beginning I know that I'm not getting played with. I know it sounds slow, but like, I just be having to know because I know what I bring to the table. Like, I know you're going to love it over here, and I know you're going to love it over here. So what the fuck make you think I'm about to exude? I know. What makes you think I'm about to, like, pour out more energy than what I'm getting? Just to show you that I'm really messing with you. Nigga, you trying to talk to me? So, next day come around, I'm texting, trying to, you know, chop it up. No answer of the phone call. Actually, you declined it. Because you didn't even let it ring through. No text back. Days. Mind you, it's been almost a week. You just now FaceTiming me at 12 o'clock in the morning? Is you stupid?
First of all, you know, I don't know what she on. Shawty, you gotta calm your ass down, man. I don't know what she lit or whatever the hell going on with her. She giving off too much masculine energy, bro. I don't know what type of time she on right now, but you gotta calm down. Never try to get with these type of chicks. She on a whole new masculine level. Using the N-word, you know, saying bro every sentence. These are the type of chicks like when you try to be with them, bro, it's like you each one of your homeboys, man. That's how it's gonna feel. These be the type of broads to always, you know, try to have shouting matches with you. You know, they ain't gonna do nothing in the crib. She ain't gonna cook nothing for you. You know, you get home from work, you get home from trying to stack this paper, you come home, you're like, hey baby, I'm feeling kinda hungry. You know, she always popping off. Know what I'm saying? Always listening to her corny friends when they try to, you know, feed her some negative BS about you. This be the type of chick, man. For me, that's a huge turn off. That kind of energy, man. Nah, nah. I'm into feminine women, submissive. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody who always trying to match my energy. And y'all can tell. Y'all can tell from the way she talk. Like, I don't even understand, like, whoever the dude is that's making her act like this, hey, shout out to dude, man, because for me, I can't deal with this type of chick, bruh. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. And y'all shouldn't too. Y'all should be trying to get with the best of the best, the higher ankle on the top tier women, feminine, you know what I'm saying? Down to earth and humble. It don't matter how harsh she is. You always gotta try to look deeper than that. You always gotta try to look deeper, deeper than the surface level. Alright? It's deeper than rap. Don't just look at the face, don't just look at the, body, be like, damn, I wanna get with it. Nah, you gotta look deeper than that, man. You're gonna save you a whole lot of time.